Scroll number 7. Every person gains from knowing me. I have walked through 7 doors. The first said I have the right to be rich. The second said I do it the certain way. The third said I create, I do not compete. The fourth said I see it in perfect detail. The fifth said gratitude is not a feeling, it is a force. The sixth said I think it, then I move. Now I stand at the 7th door. It opens onto a room I have been building all along. I did not know I was building it. I thought I was building wealth. I was building something larger. I was building myself into someone who can give. The first 6 were for me. This one is for everyone I meet. The first 6 filled the purse. This one opens the hand. The first 6 built the stream. This one lets it flow. The first 6 taught me to become. This one asks what I become for, not how much I can hold, how much I can release, not what I can keep, what I can leave. I have learned to keep. Now I learn to give, not from emptiness, from fullness. The man who gives from emptiness gives nothing. He empties himself and has nothing left for tomorrow. That is not generosity. That is depletion. The man who gives from fullness gives what he does not need. He gives from what the stream has already produced. The stream keeps flowing. The giving does not stop it. The giving is the purpose of the stream. The stream that never gives becomes a lake, still, stagnant, holding everything and giving nothing. That is not wealth. That is storage. A river that ends in a lake is not a river. It is a reservoir. It holds. It does not move. It grows still. It grows stagnant. A river that reaches the sea is a river. It flows. It feeds. It makes the land fertile wherever it passes. The river does not ask if it has enough before it flows. It flows because it is a river. I am the river now, not the reservoir. I flow. I feed. I make the ground I touch more alive than it was before I arrived. I do not wait to be full. I am already flowing. I do not wait for permission. The river does not ask. It flows. Every person gains from knowing me. The baker does not take bread from the town. He bakes more. The writer does not take stories from the library. She writes another one. The farmer does not take food from the market. He grows more. I have used these examples across this series. Now I see what they have in common. They do not ask if there is enough. They add to what exists. They do not compete with what came before. They build alongside it. They join a chorus that was singing before they arrived. They add their voice. The song gets richer. No one sings less because they joined. That is what I am learning to do. I add my voice. I do not try to sing louder than the person next to me. I sing my note. The note is mine. No one else can sing it. If I do not sing it, it is not sung. That is the only reason I need, not to be the loudest, to be the one who sings the note that only I can sing. When I sing it, everyone hears something they did not hear before. The room is fuller. The song is richer. I have added. Every person gains from knowing me. This is what I owe the people who meet me. Not advice, not money, not favors, presence, a way of being that makes them more of what they are capable of becoming. When I walk into a room, I carry something with me. The 6 doors I walked through: the right to be rich, the certainty of the method, the choice to create instead of compete, the clarity of vision, the force of gratitude, the movement of action. I carry them not as possessions. I carry them as the person I have become. The person who has walked the path leaves tracks. Others see them. Others follow. That is what I leave. The person I have become is the gift, not what I say, who I am. The man who has learned to keep does not need to announce it. His purse shows it. The man who has learned to create does not need to explain it. His work shows it. The man who has learned to give does not need to declare it. The people around him feel it. They feel heavier when he leaves, not lighter. They feel that something was added while he was there, something they did not have before, something they carry with them after he is gone. That is the impression of increase. That is what Wattles meant when he wrote the final chapter. Every person gains from knowing me. I do not compete. I create. I do not take. I add. I do not shrink. I grow. I do not wait. I move. I do not cut the wire. I tune. I do not blur. I see. I do not sample. I test. I do not wish. I build. I do not hoard. I give. This is the person I am becoming. This is the person I am. Every person gains from knowing me, not because I am better, because I am adding, not because I have more, because I am flowing, not because I am above, because I am alongside. The baker, the writer, the farmer, the creator. I join them. I add my voice to the chorus. I build what only I can build. I bring what only I can bring. I leave the room fuller than I found it. The work continues. The stream flows. The current lifts. I am in it. I am part of it. I am adding to it. And everyone who touches it gains something they did not have before. That is the wealth. That is the work. That is the life I build. That is the answer to the question Wattles left me. What do I owe the people who meet me? Everything I have become. The river does not ask where it is going. It flows. The baker does not count how many loaves he has given. He bakes. The writer does not track who reads her words. She writes. I do not measure my giving. I give. The stream carries what it carries. I carry what I have become. I walk into the room. I add what only I can add. I leave. The room is fuller. The song is richer. The ground is more alive. That is enough. That is everything. Every person gains from knowing me. Every person gains from knowing me. Every person gains from knowing me.